I have one small question here. Um, is technology right now we are seeing the advent of technology, the social media as tools to communicate to among the people. Everybody has access to smartphones and Facebooking and YouTubing and so on. Are this technology, these gadgets or platforms or how we use them are helping or not helping in terms of getting racial integration or racial harmony in the country? Maybe someone would like to answer?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Nur Anati. I'm currently taking a Bachelor of Arts in Government and Public Policy. So regarding to your question of technology and are we using it correctly or are we using it essentially for unity, right? For my personal opinion, I think technology is a very good invention. The terms technology itself, we have to cater to the current transition of development. Okay, especially for the youth. We have a lot of jobs. Technology has has actually created a lot of judgmental people or persons, right? Individuals especially. But the thing is, like the youngsters say, haters are gonna hate, right? So no matter what, even if it's not technology, people are going to be judgmental, and the thing is, technology has been really helpful for students, especially nowadays, for us to look for informations and stuff. But the thing is, there are still people who misuse this technology. So I think technology is not the problem here. It's the people, it's the mentality, and how they actually choose to use the technology.
So how would you use technology to promote something positive? In your opinion, for the younger generations, how could you help with the racial unity through technology?
Personally, technology, maybe I can touch a bit on social media when it comes to technology, because that's the most common when we talk about youth, right? So the thing is, with like social media and technology, there's a lot of we have Twitter. I think you guys also know that the use of Twitter and also like Instagram. The thing is, there's a lot of organizations that actually use this correctly. Like they come up with a lot of good programs, and the thing is, people are not truly seeing this. They choose what they want to see, right? So I think it's like technology is very useful, and there's a lot of positive things that you can get from technology, from going into looking for technologies education.
Onto the question. We're now currently living in the world of science and technology, and we are faced with an opportunity called social entrepreneurship. Basically, my experience of using applications such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., have basically taught me a valuable sociological lesson in terms of how people actually thrive on drama and conflicts. That's true, right? So basically, our approach in terms of integrating racial relationships within this country is a little bit, missing the point here, because for a campaign, for example, to be successful, if you're using such platforms, just Twitter and Facebook, you need to be the one that instigates the drama, because people will naturally gravitate towards conflicts and drama. So they actually want to pay attention when there is something that is, juicy to actually talk about at the end of the day. So what we're trying to promote currently in the status quo is just, things that are really nice, a lot of lip service. So what we need to actually explore is how to actually talk about racial unity in a very controversial manner, because that's how you attract people to actually pay attention to what you have to say, and that's how you actually maintain the momentum. So at the end of the day, social entrepreneurship is my idea of how we actually use technology to explore options in fostering racial integration in this country.
First of all, is your generation, do you keep updated with the goings on in terms of current issues and developments, including politics? Because I've spoken to other groups of young people, they are totally disengaged from current issues. They only, is Gen Y and Gen Z interested in current issues social, not just politics, social, etc. Just for our consumption, because we are from a different generation.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. My name is Nur Shahida binti Ahmad Gordon. I'm in my final semester. So, coming to your question about is this Gen Z and Gen Y interested in all this, not just political, and I think, in my opinion, everybody is interested in everything. Everybody has different mindsets and everybody has different opinions. So you can't just say that this gen is interested in different things. My opinion is that everybody is open to everything. It's the way you perceive that problem itself or that question itself. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Can you guys tell me, are you guys colorblind or not? I'm not talking about colorblind. I'm talking about colorblind in quotes for your generation. You don't see yourself as, oh, I'm Chinese or Indian, I'm Malaysian first. Then the race comes later. Are you have the same thinking?
I'll answer that again. Okay.
Okay, I'm Jihan, or you can call me JJ. So actually, for me, it's fine. Okay, for me, it's no colors, because it's actually we need to be a neutral persons where we can learn something new. If we can, for example, in terms of politics, right? So, for example, she is in BN or something like that. So she cannot only focus on BN matters in terms of issues or problems from the society, because wherever is, if she only focus on that, she cannot see the truth behind that. So we need to have the neutral matters in terms of our feelings or in terms of our mentals, in order to know the truth and in order to be a great leader in the future. So thank you.
What's your name again? Jihan.
Jihan.
Are you a Malay first or are you Malaysian first?
Malaysian first, of
Thank
course.
Do you also mean that when you say political party, you saying that whatever political party you're in, you shouldn't be fighting according to racial lines? That means if you want to fight for a particular issue, it's across all races. You fight for the betterment of all races, whatever party you're from. Is that what you're saying?
Supposedly, yes. I'm very agreed that all of us need to be neutral in order to be Malaysians, and we need to be neutral in order to us to unite, in order to us to grow further. Thank you.
Okay, I think we are running out of time. It's very interesting, having a very interesting session. But maybe I'll allow one. I see 2-3 hands here. You have spoken. You are not spoken. Okay, maybe one last question, so we can wrap up. Yes, please.
Is Abdin, government and public policy. Back to your question about colorblind. Personally, I can say that I'm partially colorblind. And when you see people going on LRT, would you, if that person sitting beside you, standing beside you is Chinese or Indian, will you go close to him, or would you just like make yourself far away from him? Okay, from that you can see that the person is either colorblind or not colorblind. It means that I personally myself is quite, in a way, racist, because when I see someone who's not my race sitting beside me, I won't really go near that person. So you can see that people are quite colorblind since they entered high school. As we see people making cliques, for example, having Chinese cliques, Malay cliques, and Indian cliques. They don't even go into a group as one. So that's one of my perception about colorblind.
So you said you are partial colorblind. Oh, okay. It's a new term I learned today. Partial colorblind. Okay, maybe yes.
Hi, hello, good morning everyone. So my name is Rohana. So currently I'm doing MBA in leaderships. So I would like to add some points according to the colorblind issue. Yeah, I think we should not focus on the colorblind and we should not be racist. Because we as a Malaysian, if we take a look, especially when we go abroad, okay, when we go abroad, foreigner will not look us as, okay, you are Malay, you are Chinese, you are Indian. They will focus, will see you as a Malaysian. So we as a Malaysian, we should portray a good behavior, a good attitude, that we can perform better. We should not, criticize each other. We are from the same roots, so we should cooperate and help each other to make Malaysia better than anyone else. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think you sum up the sentiment today. So thank you for summing up. So I think it has been a very useful, very interesting session, and I would like to thank every one of you here for participating and for contributing. And I really enjoyed this session with you guys. And thank you very much. I'm not trying to sum up. I know it's very. The task of summing up is very difficult. But I think this is, to me, it's a bit of eye opener as well. And how the Gen Y, I mean, your generation view things in the world today, and how we in the media and the policymakers, the leaders, should take heed of some of the views and the thoughts, especially by the younger generation, because you will be going to work the job market the next few years, and you will start become voters. You can raise a family, you can get married, raise a family. So you will be, the next generation. So this is the generation that, to us, this is the generation that I don't really understand. Also, I have a lot of stuff in your age also, because they are very different from the previous generation. So anyway, thank you again, and all the best in your exams. And thank you very much, Prof, and the staff, and the management of Uniraza for having us today. And once again, thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Merci.